Yo, what's up guys? Wench Catchers Gaming here, bringing you my first reaction type video. I'm going to be very critical about this and pause the video and talk about things, but today there's an article, on ABC News actually, on I think it's one of the Australian news reporting, TV, whatever, CSGO, videos, games, skins, gambling, and I just checked my Twitter, and if you just quickly take a look right now, Alex from who's also known as Immortal HD is actually on this. So I watched about a minute, as you can see, and I'll just be running through it, give you my reaction, see how I do as well. I don't plan to make it too much of these, but it's something in the gaming community that is scrutinized a lot, so you know, let's go and watch this video. I will pause it and talk about things. So yeah, let's play it. Alright. So we have some articles here. If we just go back real quick. CS strike skins gambling. Australian teenagers risking thousands through popular video game. Okay, this is what they want to show us at the very start. It shows us what they the purpose they want to really push out right now, what they want people to see first. So it's a little bit of a bad light. It's a bad light that they're showing, the first thing, okay, instead of going straight into the news. So let's see what else they have to say.
How much do you know about online video games? If
Yeah.
you've never heard of Counter-Strike, League of Legends or Twitch like me, you're likely to be one of those for whom today's online video games are a mystery. But for millions of Australians, online gaming is a big part of their lives. And for some, those games are also a pathway to gambling.
Okay, so she's just, you know, a lot of people don't know about gaming. A lot of people obviously really don't fucking know what live streaming is, you know, gambling on CSGO, as she said. But what you gotta realize is, even though some people do not know, there's millions of people playing these games, so millions of people do know about it. And you know, I feel like, you know, that gambling is a problem, but let's just see what she has to further input on this.
Worldwide video game gambling is a multi-billion-dollar business. It's almost completely unregulated, and many underage Australians are taking a punt. Okay,
here we go. This is the part where I was kind of like, in my mind, yeah, it's under-regulated. Steam does have policies on, you know, gambling and stuff. Obviously, they can't fucking control everything. Like, they can't control a kid going online using their mother's credit card, their debit card, or whatever the fuck it is to spend on those skins. And what she doesn't realize is it's not just a problem in video games. I think, you know, you can go onto a lot of poker sites, sign up with a fake account, fake name, and win money. You can play. I've been on those sites too, and I just wanted to play poker. And really, there are some free ones, there are some that you do have to put money towards, and they don't care who you are. There's obviously a policy you agree to at the start where it's like, okay, I am over this age, anything that happens to me is my own fault. So honestly, parents really should have their eyes open, because the first thing a parent does when you introduce your kid to the internet, to having a computer, I think is important to, you know, try to monetize them, try to teach them. This is the most important thing. This is what I teach my little brother, who's 10, and he's very proficient at computers. He has a gift like me. I grew up with computers and I was very good with them. So he's the same, and I have to teach him about dangers and about, you know, what can do wrong. And, you know, for a kid is old enough to understand. That's what I'm very frustrated with a lot of these, like, news reports where them really make it out like kids don't understand. A lot of kids are very clever, they do understand. But let's carry on with this.
Norman Hermont reports.
Okay,
team, follow my command.
See, what's actually funny about this part is, See that they're not using the sounds of the game, the gun sounds. They're actually using real life sounds. I don't know what the fuck they're trying to do. They're trying to make it seem even like they're trying to like make people see that, oh, this is like real life warfare that people are going into. It's not. It's a fucking video game, dude. Like, seriously, like, just listen.
There's another world
Listen to the sounds.
where online video games rule the night.
This is Counter-Strike.
Like, that's not even the Counter-Strike sounds.
At the moment, I'm playing Deathmatch. It's very wide open. Anyone can bet. Like a 2-year-old who knew how to use a computer could bet. There's
Okay, as I said about the these gambling websites, not even just the game ones, not even the CS:GO ones is a thing. You can actually go on a lot of these websites, sign up with a fake account, and just play, just earn money, use your mom's account, and do those things. So it's not a problem with just CS:GO, is what I'm trying to say here. But let's see what this guy has to say. Jordan Bruce.
Over 18 years old, and you can go gambling straight away.
Okay, this guy's 18. He, I don't know Australian law if 18 means that you can gamble, because here in the UK, 18 to 21, well, 21 is the actual age. You can still gamble at 18, so that's the thing. To get into a betting shop, you have to be, I think, 21 here. But you know, I've actually walked into betting shops before. I worked in a sales job, standing outside and pitching people, literally, you know, those people that stand outside and pitch you some. That was what I did. And, you know, a couple of people enjoyed betting. Some were actually, you know, 2 of us were 18. There's a 19-year-old. Well, we were both 19. He'd go in, he'd bet. No one would care, even though you have to be 21. So the issue here is, he is old enough to understand this. But let's see what this report has to say.
I was making quite a bit of money. It seemed like the stakes were high, but they were.
18-year-old Nason Pybus was another Counter-Strike player attracted to skins gambling while still underage. He quickly found out there's no shortage of ways skins can be won or lost.
There's the coin flips, there's actually betting on professional matches.
Okay, all I've got to say is they really like, a lot of these reports, they really like to show people in like this, you know, dark lit rooms. I mean, why don't they show a little bit more of community based CS:GO, where there's a lot of communication that happens in CS:GOs? Why don't they interview someone who's in a team? Why don't they interview someone who's already not just like these guys? I've never fucking heard of them. Why don't you try to look for some people actually famous in the scene and do that? Maybe they'll show us, maybe they will, but let's keep going, seeing what they has to say.
Pots, so people put
Right.
an amount.
Also have to realize you can get a lot of skins just by playing the game. You don't really have to buy them.
Your skins for real money in a real account.
Oh my god! That's what I'm talking about!
there's Immortal.
This is what drives the interest in skins gambling. The hype of big-name players winning big in online videos that attract hundreds of thousands of views.
It's fun to watch them, you know, bet high stakes and $1,000 bets and things like that.
We just had that feeling of we were winning, so what's the point in stopping? I guess this is where the kind of addiction started coming in, because I liked the feeling of winning and I didn't like losing.
For Jordan Bruce,
Okay, he's 18. It's his own fault. I mean, you're an 18-year-old. You're not a kid. Where this news report started off, it was like these kids are underage and are doing this. This person has more of a brain to think for himself. If it's an addiction, you can fix it. I mean, what are his parents doing? My brother understands. My brother plays CS. He doesn't fucking gamble. Okay, my parents keep their fucking wallet safe. Okay, I think really the gambling thing for CS is like, if you want to buy the skins and then gamble them off, then that's the problem right there. Is you could lie to your parents. I mean, my little brother could say, oh, I want to get this, not explain what it is, get it, and then gamble it away. He could do that. But fortunately, I monetize him. My dad monetizes him. We watch him closely, because it's a serious thing, and it's not just internet wise. It's also when he goes out to real life. We don't want him gambling. My household especially, we don't believe in gambling. I don't really gamble either. So, but let's move on. I'll skip some of the video just in case I'm too quiet. But yeah, stick to the important parts.
To buy more skins to keep gambling.
I'll just, go and take my dad's credit card and start gambling.
That's the issue here. He can just go up and take his dad's credit card. So right there and then, that's the parents' number one responsibility, is to monetize what the fuck he's using. Also, he's 18. I mean, he can easily be in college or just go out and look for work. I mean, he doesn't have to rely on his parents to do everything for him, which I never did, not that much anyway. So yeah, see what he has to say.
So I finished on $1,800 in debt from my dad's credit card.
Did you have any idea of what
here we go. Here's the
was
parents.
really
What they
up
have to say.
when he was playing these games?
No, none whatsoever. The first inkling that there was something going on was when I was going through doing all the banking, and I started to notice all these charges on there.
It's all taking place with almost no regulation.
The regulation for internet gambling actually was created before Facebook even existed.
Okay, just going on back to the parents that he didn't know. Okay, I don't know what you're doing. Do you just hand your kid the credit card and like, hey, I completely fucking trust you? You're 18. I don't fucking know what you're doing with the. He doesn't know what the fuck he was doing with his credit card, what he was buying. I know for a fact when my brother buys something, I go and watch him. Even I'd buy it for him, but I've never shown my brother how to go through the process of buying stuff with a credit card. I'll never show him. He sits to the away from the screen, and then I buy it for him. That's how I do it for him. So this guy's 18. I mean, even when I buy stuff now, it's from my own credit card. I'm 20, but back when I was, I understand when you're 18, 17, you are relying on your parents, especially when you're at college. I know I did. I still bought stuff from their their debit cards. I mean, so I mean, I was still monitored. It's not my money, so they have every right to not trust me, or they do trust me with it. But obviously something's gone wrong with this guy's parenting. Okay, it's not CS that's the problem. Gambling is, of course, one of the factors that made him addicted to it, but also, again, I think parenting issue right there. But what does this Sally person has said?
Mobile apps, mobile gaming. There have been several reviews looking at bringing it up to date, and none of these have discussed the concept of gambling within video games at all.
Okay, just when she said concept of gambling in video games, okay, it's the same fucking thing. It's the same thing with these mobile apps. It's the same thing with all these fucking websites where you go in and you enter you can enter a fake account, use your dad's, your fucking mom's wallet to gamble, play poker, play blackjack, play whatever. I don't understand why they're focusing so much on CS here. Even with CS, you don't even have to put money in for you don't have to put money into the pot. You can get the skins just by playing the damn game, and playing the damn game, opening a few cases. You don't even have to be crazy like Immortal. Immortal's a person who has the money to be doing crazy shit like that. So why that didn't run through an 18-year-old's mind is baffling to me. So that definitely ran through my mind. So I really don't. Let's go back to what she said. I completely forgot.
apps, mobile gaming. There have been several reviews looking at bringing it up to date, and none of these have discussed the concept of gambling within video games at all.
Again, as I said, just my point there.
But when my 13-year-old kid comes and tells me that he's betting skins online, that raises alarm bells for me.
Okay, also to mention, what was I going to say now, for fuck's sake? Completely forgot what I was going to say. Let's just carry on.
Alright, so we're down $150 so far.
It's the same around the world. Raoul Sood is a tech startup.
Of course alarm bells should ring. I mean, your kid's 13, my brother's 10. He knows not to gamble. He's monitored whenever we buy stuff for him. He never buys stuff online by himself. I check up on him, to be fair.
What do you think really needs to happen here?
We really need, before it gets out of control, it needs to be regulated, right? It has to be regulated soon.
For its part,
Every gambling website has to be regulated. Not this is the why are you focusing on CS? Why are you focusing on the game? Is my issue. It's a problem with gambling as a whole. It's not just CS. I don't know why you focus so much on CS. It's not a problem with games. Okay, it's not a problem with games. It's a problem with gambling. It's a problem with how parents teach their really teach their kids. If my brother, at the end of this video, I'm gonna call him, and I'll ask him a few questions if he's willing. So yeah, I'll do that at the end.
The Department of Communication says the Interactive Gambling Act 2001 prohibits online gambling services, but it also says networked computer games are not prohibited even when they are played for money, because computer games are primarily regarded as games of skill.
Okay, that's a flaw in the law, definitely. That's a flaw in the law. You're not rewarded skins on CS for your skill. It's RNG, it's chance. Okay. Obviously, if Australian law feels like computer games or gambling online isn't the right thing, then go ahead and change your law. I mean, don't put CS in a bad light. Put gambling in a bad light, not CS. Or just online gambling, just normal online gambling. It's not just CS gambling that does this. Okay. Even as I said, you don't even have to put in the money. Also, you're not getting money out. You can't withdraw money from CS anyway, so from Steam anyway, so it's another thing they never mentioned. Digital money.
That entice so many.
I think one of the reasons we're even sitting here talking to you is to let parents know that this world even exists. They sit and they watch these games on the internet. They watch them on YouTube. They see these big high flyers overseas putting money on trading skins, gambling skins, and they're winning big money.
That's the phase right there.
Huge amounts of money, and anybody can go and actually look at those sites.
And anybody, says Jordan.
Yes, anyone can do that. What's the first problem there? That's an internet problem. Okay, it's an online problem. That's not CS:GO's problem. Okay, so the title of this is CS:GO video game skin gambling. It's a problem. CS, okay, I didn't start this. It's been a problem for fucking forever. I don't know why you're covering this now, for fuck's sake. That's the issue here.
It's real money. It's not just, virtual items in a game. It's actual real money going in towards this. And
you still can't withdraw the money. I don't know if you can. You can definitely not withdraw it on Steam. That's how I know. Maybe you can withdraw it on those sites. I'm not sure.
That report from Norman Hermont. From taxi driver to...
Okay, I love her face there at the end. Like, yeah, it's such a big problem, it's such a big issue. It's a big issue of gambling and online gambling, not CS. That's really, my input, okay? It's a problem with fucking online gambling. It's a problem with parenting. It's a problem with monetization of just online. If Australian law doesn't want to permit it, then that's Australia's problem. Then that will be not just Steam and Valve's policy change, and they won't, it'll be all these online things trying to ban, restricting Australians from doing it. Valve did have an issue with Australian law before, which they lost, and they obviously had to change their policy. They had to pay out. They did that. Okay, they did that. But also these websites are not affiliated with CS. Other people have made this, and they take, through their fucking algorithms, they're allowed to, take your skins, your inventory stuff, and you're able to sell them, or you're able to trade them, you're able to gamble them. Okay, Valve didn't create those websites, just to mention. So that, it's mind-boggling that people still cover this, that there's still so many articles, so much research done on especially violence in video games and stuff like that. Lots of research that's been done, very modern research actually, that just disproves of the stigma that a lot of this old generation has against us. I mean, millions of people know about gaming, so it's very developed now, I think, especially in the UK. Very developed. When I was going through school, I was going through college, even some of the interviews when I talk about what I've done in the past, my hobbies and stuff, people know about streaming, people know about gaming industry now. So I feel like a lot of these people just seem like old bats. Try to get my brother in on this as well, so I'll be right back.
You get a practice.
No practice. Has to be unedited. Okay, I was gonna ask you, when you Steam, you can gamble, on those websites.
No.
You don't know?
No, I don't use Steam. I don't use it anymore.
CSGO?
Yeah.
The skins on CSGO?
Yeah.
You can trade, you can sell, you can gamble with them. Yeah, you do know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when you buy something,
yeah,
do you ask us what you're buying? Do you tell us what it is you're buying, and then we look and we buy it for you?
I think.
Come close to the mic. Do we let you take the credit card and you buy it, or do we buy it for you and check what you're buying?
Yeah, you buy it.
Yeah, say that in the mic. Huh? We buy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You buy it.
And would you spend money? Would you take money from us?
Don't think so.
You don't think so? No, you wouldn't.
No.
You wouldn't take money from us without us knowing.
No.
Okay, what's that called?
Stealing.
There, say it in the mic. What's that called?
Stealing.
Stealing, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And you play a lot of games, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you think games are bad?
No.
Is there violence in games?
Yeah.
Is there... Yeah?
Yeah.
Talking to the mic?
Yeah.
Is there violence in games?
Yeah.
Is there violence in TV? In movies? Do people die in movies?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are they both similar, you think? Movies and games? People die in both?
Kind of.
Yeah? Yeah, so I'm not gonna keep you. You can go and play and do whatever. Alright, I did try to get some questions out of him. He is young, he does know stuff. I mean, you could see for yourself some of the questions I asked. I did try to push him, he was very shy. But yeah, again, hope my points make some clear. This is a long video, but hopefully that I just put in my points across. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed this reaction video. As always, if you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more from me, leave a comment down below, give me your thoughts on this video. Hopefully I don't get strike down. I mean, this video is over 20 minutes, and this video is 7 minutes long. I am scrutinizing, I'm criticizing. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, guys, I'll see you on the next video. Peace out, guys.
sip on my coffee as I write another hit. At times I get cocky, so I keep a joint lit that rhymes. T-shirt the same color.